Guess what? I have some free time. I don't know how much, but this is the only time I can most likely do some fanfiction reading, and you all are looking forward to it. You're all saying, do your fanfiction reading, we're missing it, we will, and it's really difficult. Now sadly my other microphone broke. Well, not the microphone, but the headset. So I have to use my webcam's mic, which, as you can hear, doesn't sound nice. The audio will be lowered for your pleasure, and it will also be cleaned up a bit. But it's gonna not be as clear as last time, and I deeply apologise for everything. So, I'm pretty sure we're on chapter 7, lecturing. Oh, I know this one. Okay. So let's start this. Fluttershy shook her husband desperately. I've not done it a bit and I haven't drank anything, so my voice is a bit rough. Discord, wake up! That's alright. Fluttershy. I'm Fluttershy. Discord, wake up! Draconicus only snuggled deeper into his pillow and groaned. Oh, Fluttershy. Wake up! He cried as she rolled him onto the floor. He stood up and glared at her. What the heck was that for? Scribble's gone! Fluttershy shrieked. His eyes widened. What do you mean, gone? I went to wake her for breakfast, but she wasn't in bed. He waved his paw and huffed. I'm sure she just went to the bathroom, or the garden or something. I've looked everywhere. The bowling alley? Yes. The swimming pool? Yes. The ice cream room? Yes. The bouncy room? Yes. She's nowhere in the house. What if something horrible happened to her? He chuckled and patted her on the head. Don't get so paranoid, honey. Screwball's a big girl. Wherever she is, she can take care of herself. Discord, he sighed. All right. If it'll ease your worry, I will look for her. He summoned a metal detector and scanned the ground. Fluttershy raised an eyebrow at this action until the machine beeped. I got a scent. Follow me. I'm really shocked my Discord voice is working brilliantly. I haven't had much to drink, so I'm really surprised. Oh god, I forgot changelings, right? I'm still doing the whole changing audio. That's going to be some extra stuff I've got to do. It's going to be so hard. I can't remember what I did for Mothball. Ha! No, that sounds like one of those jerk kids. What would Mothballs sound like? You're right, Mother. Yeah, that's more like it. Ha! Mothball exclaimed, taking Screwball's knife with his rook. The filly simply rolled her eyes and moved her queen with her magic. The chess piece suddenly came to life and sliced the rock with her marble sword. Hey! That's Harry Potter stuff! If you remember, if anyone's actually seen Harry Potter, don't know. But it's like, it was like Harry Potter when they played chess in the, was it the first movie? Yeah, it was the first movie. Oh god, Screwball's got nothing to do. I ain't done stuff in a while. My voice really hurts. The reason I'm doing this is because people complain, saying they want more. Screwball! My name is Screwball! There we go. Checkmate, she said. Oh man, the prince groaned. Don't feel bad. You put up a pretty good fight. How'd you get so good at this? My dad and I were playing using butterfly magic. Your dad has powers like yours? I thought you were the only one. She bit her lip, not wanting to scare her new friend off. I'm unique for different reasons.
never knew hanging out could be so much fun.
5,000 brothers and sisters and you don't hang out with them?
Well, they're not exactly my siblings. You see,
He was cut short when Discord appeared between them, crushing the remaining chess pieces. Mothball jumped back in fright. The Chrysalis was crouched down on all fours, his face standing on end, his teeth growling at the changeling. "Stop away from my daughter, you son of a..." "Can't say that, Discord. I apologise, but you can't say that." He barked.
"Daddy, wait!"
Screwball protested.
"That's your dad?"
Mothball squealed. Will Shredden emerged from the bushes, rushing to her daughter.
"Screwball, thank goodness you're alright."
"Mom?" Screwball uttered as her mother took her protectively in her arms. Oh, why did I say that? Hooves! As much as I hate debating this, I know you're saying arms because it sounds better, but they're still, would they be called arms? They won't be called arms. I know the bottom part is called the hoof, but what do you call the other parts? Oh yeah, you call them the forelegs. Yeah, arm sounds better, never mind, I'm not gonna complain. I normally say hooves though, just to make it easy for me. I'm annoyed. This is me there. Oh good. I almost forgot. No, I'll just do 5. I think it'll be 5. "Fluttershy, I told you to stay put," Discord hissed. "Let me take care of this pest." He was about to lash out when Chrysalis materialised in front of him. The Dragonicus paused and returned to his defensive position. "Chrysalis," he snarled. Oh God's sake, what does Chrysalis friggin' sound like again? Oh Christ's sake, I don't like doing Chrysalis. Chrysalis is difficult. I'm just getting to position so I know where it is. Chrysalis. I need a queen voice. I can't freaking remember how I did Chrysalis. And this is going to bother me for the rest of my day. Oh, I can't remember. I'm just going to make up a female voice. I'm sorry if Chrysalis' voice sounds different, but I'm going to try my best to try a queen-like voice.
"Discord,
The queen chuckled.
it's been a while, Dissy dear."
"What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be living out your exile in the Changeling Forest?"
"I bear no ill will. I was only fetching my son. I don't believe you've met Prince Mothball."
"Prince?" Screamo repeated. "Son?" Disgust nodded. "Aren't all changelings your children?" This is like The Lion King 2, if no one has seen that movie, because I want to bet not many people have, because for some weird reason, I know people think it will be crap. It's not that bad. I prefer it to the first movie. But I really like that this is more of a Romeo and Juliet story, because it's so cute and neat. As you can tell, I'm really happy to get back to this thing. Queen Chrysalis laughed as she proudly showed off her son.
"Mothball is a special case. He is the heir to my throne."
Her head shot up as she felt a great wave of love. She looked between the Draconicus and the Pegasus. Their love was radiating out of them in a way the Queen had never experienced. Such love emitted from the filly as well.
"And what's this?"
she said with a dark chuckle.
"I never fancied you a family man, Discord. And to think, all it took to turn you from the evil lord of chaos to a fluffy do-gooder was a gooey romance with an itty-bitty wimpy Pegasus."
Fluttershy shivered but stayed strong and pulled her daughter closer to her. Discord held out his arm defensively. "I think you should leave now, your majesty. And if you or any of your little hatchlings ever come near my family again." Chrysalis shrugged her shoulders.
"I wouldn't dream of it. Come, son."
She did not give him a choice as she picked him up in her mouth.
"Bye."
Oh no, that's Mothball, not Screwball.
"Bye."
He mouthed to Screwball as his mother carried away.
Bye.
the filly whispered sadly in return. When they had returned to the castle, Screwball gave her parents a nervous smile that wavered as they glared down at her. "What do you think you were doing?" her father bellowed. The filly drew a circle with her hoof.
I was... You know you're not supposed to go into the Everfree Forest alone,
Her mother snapped.
You could have gotten killed. I'm not a baby, Mum. I go out there all the time.
She covered her mouth as her secret spilled.
What?
Felicia screeched. I don't think the fact that she was out of the forest is the issue here, Discord grunted. What were you doing with a changeling?
I don't understand,
Screwball said.
What is a changeling?
A changeling is a heartless, soulless monster that takes the form of the one you love and feeds off your love for them, which is exactly what that Prince Hairball was doing to you.
That would explain why he looks like Dinky at first, but he didn't seem so bad.
He is a changeling, he spat venomously. Venomously. I think that's how you pronounce it. He was feeding off your power.
But after I found out who he was, he stayed.
So he could satisfy his appetite. So he could satisfy his appetite.
Don't you and Mum always say that every creature has a heart?
He roared and slammed his fist against the wall. Every creature but changelings. They have no hearts. Literally. He opened his chest, frightening Screwball, showing nothing inside. They are born without a heart. They are hollow. No heart, no compassion, no morals, no soul.
Discord, close that up,
Felicia commanded.
You're scaring that child.
He groaned as he shut the lid. Sorry for the dramatics, but you get the picture. Changelings are cruel, vicious, and cunning. And of all the changes you could have encountered, it had to be the Queen's favourite son.
He was just a kid,
Screwball muttered. Doesn't matter. All changes are the same. Felicia crossed her hooves.
You sound so sure. How do you know Chrysalis?
He sighed. Sometime during my 3 years of exile, Chrysalis told me about her plot against Kentort and asked me to join her. She said if the plan succeeded, I would be free to spread my chaos. I rejected her, of course, because not only did I think the plan was lousy, but I was a solo act. She narrowed her eyes at him.
Is that all?
Well, we met a couple times over the centuries. You know she's about as old as I am. She's staying clear of me, though, because I had no love for her to feed. Why? What did you... He paused when he caught the jealous rage in her eye. Wait, did you... He burst out laughing. You fought me and Chrysalis? He ruffled his wife's hair. Oh, you really are paranoid, my dear. The only mare who's ever caught my eye. Oh, you're the only mare who's ever caught my eye. He then kissed her in desperation. Okay? Felicia sighed.
Okay, as for you, young lady,
scratching her head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disobey you, and I didn't know Mothball was a changeling. We were just having so much fun, and...
She closed her eyes.
I deserve whatever punishment you have for me.
Her parents looked at each other, made a silent agreement and nodded. You're grounded for a week. You're grounded for a week, Discord stated.
You are not to leave the house with the exception of school, Fletcher clarified. No friends over, no sweets.
Now, honey, let's not go overboard.
May I remind you of the first rule of the hunt?
Chrysalis hollered, shaking the green powers that changed into the hive.
It wasn't my fault, Mother.
Principal Four insisted.
She used her magic to get rid of my disguise. I didn't know how she did it since she's not a unicorn, and she's just a filly. Still, you disobeyed me.
The prince cowered, fearing she was going to strike him, but the queen took a deep breath, calming herself down.
Your hunt was not completely unsuccessful, however, because of your carelessness. We now know that Discord is married and has a daughter at that. Mother,
Discord's mothball stammered.
If I may, who is Discord? Discord is the Lord of Chaos, or was, until he was weakened by the love of a female. But gratefully you do not have a person. We cannot survive without the existence of love. It is what gives us power. It is what gives us our power. Fearing love, on the other hand, will only lead to your downfall, as it will for my old friend. What are you talking about? What did you learn about this girl?
He pondered.
Her name is Screwball. She's very powerful. How powerful? Like, really powerful. It was incredible. She didn't water into this thing called chocolate milk. You should try it, Mother. It's awesome. She changed me back to myself just by yelling at me. She made these little things called chess pieces move.
The Queen was rubbing her chin.
A spitting image of her father, no doubt. This was a chaotic brat would be of use to us.
She smiled as a plan formed into her mind.
Mother,
Mothball gasped.
you're not going to hurt her, are you? Indeed not. Not yet, anyway.
She turned to her son.
I want you to find out everything you can about this Screwball. You seem to have gained her trust. But I don't understand. What do you... As long as Discord is thriving with power and his other question's good side, I cannot make my attack. For centuries we have competed for Equestria's throne. I've been searching for his weakness until I seen that creature to be as heartless as we were. But now he has something he cares about. 2 things to be exact. We can use his precious little family against him and take our rightful place as the dominant race of Equestria.
Prince Mothball stared at his mother as she cackled evilly. He did not want to hurt Screwball. She had been nice to him. All the other children resented him, even the ones his own age, because he was the next in line and they were not. He had expected ponies to run at the sight of him if he had ever been discovered. But this filly, she had been unafraid. While she had been curious, she had treated him like he was nothing unusual. He now understood the reason for that after seeing her father. She must hate him now that she knew what he was. Still, he could not stop thinking about her. Her voice, her laughter, her magic, her hair, her eyes, those swirly, enchanting, hypnotic eyes. He felt that pounding in his chest again. What was that? He must be getting sick or something. And yay! And hopefully I can do one more chapter. I'm not going to go over a lot of crap.